Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas everyone! Day 2 and we're making 2 Christmas birds, and yes, it's an Aussie flavoured Christmas. So let's get together, let's put all our scraps together and join Ginger in this great Christmas hop of using our scraps to embellishments here on YouTube. Thanks everybody for coming back. Merry Christmas, let's get started.
Hi everybody, it's Kathy here, as I've said before, and we are doing the Ginger's Corner Scraps to Embellishment special event where it's a secret Santa for the 12 days of Christmas, and we're using our scraps to build embellishments for our Christmas layouts. This is day 2, and day 2 of course is 2 turtle doves, but in this case an Aussie flavour. I'm going with 2 cockatoos, and the cockatoos are holding on to the strings of lights. So I have cut out my pieces using my Cricut, but if you don't own a Cricut or a Silhouette or any of the cutting machines, you can do this through paper piecing the old-fashioned way by printing out on your computer printer a picture that you want to put together, and then cutting it out and tracing it to make it work together. And by using the little pieces that you cut out, you can do the same effect as if you are using your Cricut. So what I'm doing here is I'm just gluing down all of the pieces in the white onto the back black mounting piece, and that makes it stand out and it adds the black lines into the detail of the pieces. And this cockatoo here is actually quite cute, but as I said before, it's holding a string of Christmas lights where they have got tangled into, and cockatoos are renowned for doing things like that, getting themselves all tangled up into things. I have a cockatoo here at home, and Jack, he likes to get himself tangled up in things, so we have to make sure around his cage there's nothing he can tangle himself up in, because that causes him distress, and then somebody's got to go in and untangle him, and he gets very cranky because he is in that situation. So I'm putting in the yellow crest for the cockatoo. I'm adding in the little baubles to the lights, and I've got 2 different shades here. I've got a lemon shade and I've got a gold. And what I'll do is I'll add some stickles in to make that sparkle so it looks like it is Christmas lights. Now I could have gone with reds and greens, but I didn't want to. I wanted to keep it neutral because I'm probably going to have a lot of gold layouts this year for Christmas, so it would sit in nicely. And I'm adding in this little fella's cheeks, which I'm going to highlight shortly, and then its little beak. Now, because I have been cutting this out on cardstock, sometimes the really delicate little pieces get chewed up when you're doing it, because a lot of these more intricate cuts on the Cricut are really designed for vinyl and to transferring of vinyl. So when you do it with cardstock, it can be a little bit tricky if it's not an enormous sized piece of card. So the little tiny part of his beak, which is holding the extra bauble, didn't cut cleanly, so I'm just going to put that in with a silver marker, and it just looks like it's part of the whole process anyway. So I'm just adding in some details here with a white gel pen to put on that little eye sparkle, so that it looks like he's got real eyes, not just these black holes. I'm going to add some little highlights by putting in the black curves, and these just add a 3-dimensional look to your image, and this is just an old art trick. So I'm just going to add a few little extra detailed lines in, and that gives some more dimension to your layout. Now, where my lines aren't so clean here on my cut, I'm just going to touch them up with the black pen, just to give them that extra detail and clearance through that cut there. So, and it's not nothing to do with the cutting on the machine, that's with me layering it onto the background. I obviously put it too close together, so I want it to actually be a little bit more standouting, and that's why I'm just going over with my black pen just to add that little bit of extra depth there. Alright, now that I've done that, I'm just going to add in some stickles to make his cheeks glisten, and then I'm also going to add them to the little baubles so they sparkle when they dry. It's really a little bit of a zhuzh to your embellishment, and it allows that little creativity to be added to the overall project. So there we go. I have my 2 cockatoos, or my 2 Christmas birds, ready to go for a layout, and they will find themselves onto a page somewhere down the track as Christmas evolves this year. So thank you for watching. Hopefully something here inspires you to pull out those pieces of scrap cardstock that we all have lying around and gets you creating. This is a little cutie. As I said, if you haven't got a Cricut machine, do it the old-fashioned way with paper piecing and tracing and cutting. A little bit longer, but still comes up with the same effect. And there you can see the little fella all together. And here's a cutie. So my 2 Christmas birds. Thanks for watching. Full playlist is down below of all those joining in. Stay tuned, and I have a new video for you. I'll see you soon. Happy scrapping till next time.